Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Alicia, and I'm really glad you're here with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Alex. And today's episode is a very special one, especially if learning English is one of your goals for the new year.
That's right, because today we're talking about something many people are thinking about right now.
How to improve your English in 2026.
Before we jump into specific tips, I think it's important to understand the bigger picture. Learning English in 2026 feels very different from how it felt even a few years ago. English is no longer limited to classrooms, textbooks, or exams. It has become part of everyday life for many people.
I completely agree. Today, English is everywhere on social media, at work, in online communities, and in entertainment. People use English even when they don't realize they're practicing it. Because of this, learning methods also need to change.
That's such an important point. If English is part of daily life, then learning should also feel natural and connected to real situations. This mindset shift alone can reduce a lot of stress for learners. English stops feeling like a burden and starts feeling useful.
Exactly. And when something feels useful, people stay motivated longer. In 2026, success in English depends more on habits than on talent. Anyone can improve with the right approach.
Let's talk about mindset, because many learners struggle here first. Some people believe they must speak perfectly before they open their mouth. Others think they are bad at languages and stop trying. These beliefs can be very limiting.
Yes, mindset can either help you or hold you back. In reality, no one starts fluent and no one improves without mistakes. Confidence is not something you wait for, it's something you build, and you build it through action.
Another common issue is comparison. Learners compare themselves to native speakers or very fluent users online. This creates unnecessary pressure and discouragement. Everyone's journey is different.
That's true. Instead of comparing, learners should focus on progress. Even small improvements matter more than you think. Consistency always beats comparison.
One of the biggest mistakes learners still make is studying in extremes. They study very hard for a short period and then stop completely. This often leads to burnout and frustration. Progress becomes inconsistent.
Yes, this cycle is very common. People feel motivated, study for hours, then feel tired or overwhelmed. Eventually, they quit and feel guilty about it. But this approach doesn't work long term.
In 2026, consistency is far more important than intensity. 5 or 10 minutes of English every day is powerful. It keeps English fresh in your mind, and it feels manageable.
Exactly. Daily exposure helps your brain stay connected to the language. It builds confidence slowly and naturally. Small steps every day lead to big results over time.
Another effective strategy is connecting English to things you already do. This removes the feeling that learning is extra work. English becomes part of your routine instead of a separate task. This makes learning much easier to maintain.
For example, you can listen to English while commuting or exercising. You can watch videos you already enjoy, but in English. Even changing your phone or apps to English helps. These small changes add up.
What's great about this method is that it feels natural. You're not forcing yourself to study. You're simply living your life with more English exposure. This reduces stress and increases consistency.
And in 2026, technology makes this very easy. English content is everywhere and available anytime. Learners just need to use it intentionally. Learning becomes effortless when habits are aligned.
Many learners want to speak better, but they skip an important step. They don't listen enough. Listening is the foundation of good speaking. Without it, speaking feels unnatural.
That's absolutely true. Listening trains your brain to understand pronunciation, rhythm, and natural sentence flow. It also improves vocabulary without memorization. The more you listen, the more natural English sounds.
In 2026, learners have endless listening resources. Podcasts, interviews, short videos, and daily conversations are everywhere. The key is choosing content at the right level. Not too easy and not too difficult.
Repetition also plays a big role. Listening to the same content more than once improves understanding. Your brain starts recognizing patterns automatically. This makes speaking much easier later.
Now let's talk about speaking, because this is the part most learners feel nervous about. Many people understand English well, but they hesitate when it's time to speak. They worry about grammar, pronunciation, or sounding wrong. This fear often stops practice completely.
Yes, and that fear is very common, even at higher levels. People believe they must be perfect before speaking. But confidence doesn't come before speaking, it comes from speaking. Waiting only slows progress.
Speaking early is one of the best decisions a learner can make. You don't need advanced sentences or perfect pronunciation. Simple and clear sentences are enough. The goal is expression, not perfection.
Mistakes are not failures, they are a natural part of learning. Every fluent speaker made thousands of mistakes. Each mistake helps you improve.
One habit that slows learners down is constant translation. They hear English and immediately convert it into their native language. This takes time and creates stress. It also breaks natural communication.
Translation feels safe at first, but it becomes a barrier later. Your brain ends up doing double work. In real conversations, there's no time for that. Thinking directly in English is much faster.
This skill takes time to develop. You don't need to force it. Start with simple thoughts in everyday situations. Small steps are enough.
You can describe what you're doing or thinking in English. You can talk about plans, feelings, or surroundings. These habits train your brain naturally. Over time, English becomes automatic.
Using English for real communication is extremely powerful. Not exercises or tests, but real interaction. This makes English feel useful, and usefulness increases motivation.
Real communication could be commenting online or messaging someone. Even short interactions matter. They help you express real thoughts, and they build confidence quickly.
Real conversations also teach natural language. You learn how people actually speak. You notice tone, rhythm, and common expressions. This kind of learning is very effective.
And perfection is not required. Most people care about understanding, not grammar. Being understood is already success. Confidence grows naturally this way.
Grammar worries many learners. They think grammar must be perfect before speaking. This creates pressure and fear, and it slows progress.
Grammar matters, but it shouldn't control learning. Fluent speakers don't think about rules while speaking. They rely on patterns they've heard many times. That's how grammar becomes natural.
In 2026, grammar should be learned through context. Listening and reading help you absorb correct structures. You start to feel what sounds right. This is more effective than memorizing rules.
Mistakes in grammar are normal. They show you're using English. Accuracy improves with time. Fluency should come first.
Every learner is different. Schedules, Goals and preferences vary. That's why one routine doesn't work for everyone. Flexibility is important.
In 2026, routines should fit real life. Even a simple routine works if it's consistent. 5 minutes of daily practice is powerful. Sustainability matters most.
Your routine can change over time. Life changes, and learning should adapt. There's no need for perfection. Progress matters more.
Successful learners stay flexible, they focus on showing up regularly. They don't quit during busy periods, they keep moving forward.
At some point, progress feels slow. Motivation drops, and doubt appears. This stage feels frustrating, but it's normal.
This is called a learning plateau. It doesn't mean failure, it means your brain is adjusting. Growth is still happening.
Changing something helps during these times. New content or new goals can refresh motivation. Small changes bring new energy. Patience is important.
Language learning is a long journey. Slow periods are part of it. What matters is continuing, not quitting.
If we could give one final message, it would be this: don't rush the process. English grows slowly but steadily. Trust your effort.
Focus on consistency and real usage. Don't let fear stop you. Every small step counts. Progress is happening.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode.
We hope this conversation helped you feel more confident about learning English in 2026.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow the podcast.
And check out our other episodes to improve your listening and speaking skills.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now.
If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like.
Yes, and if you want to practice English like this every day, subscribe to our channel. We help you practice and improve English faster.
Yes, let's improve our English together. We will see you in the next video. Bye!